my help, and then y'all are going to be my help too because I need y'all in this story as well. All right, let's introduce who I got up here though, because if you weren't here last week, then you don't know them yet. This is Miss Daisy. And what they have to do is that every time I say their name, they have a specific thing that they're going to say. And it's going to be the same thing, so I hope you remember what it's going to be. But they have a specific thing, and they each have a specific character, and we're going to tell these characters in a different light today, so they're going to get to develop them a little bit more than they did last week. So this is Miss Daisy, and every time I say Miss Daisy, this is what she's going to say. Okay, this is Miss Daisy. This is the deputy, and he's in this very nice attire today. Looks very lawful. All right, so the deputy here, when I say his name, this is what he's going to say.
Freeze! Bang, bang.
He's a deputy, and a good deputy would be. Let's introduce him last. And this guy right here is my favorite character that we have so far. This is my favorite. I hope he's your favorite too. This is the Peddler. But today, also, because what most people don't understand, does everybody know what a peddler is? They peddle things. It means they sell like little odds and ends. And this peddler only has really one thing that he sells. But he is also not only a peddler, but a licensed minister. So it's really good. So it's really good because he's got that in his repertoire as well. He's got that on the side. We didn't bring that out. We didn't disclose that last week. So not everybody even knew that. Really, he probably didn't even know that. But he does. But he does say the same thing. So every time I say peddler, he's going to let you know that he's got this giant cactus for sale. And then our last person right here is kind of like, what would you assume that he would be? The bad guy, right? We have to have a villain in every story, right? We have the law, we have just the innocent damsel in distress, and just the random person that's just there, and then we have the villain, and the villain is Reckless Rex.
I'm so mad I could spit!
And that's what he says every time I say his name. You're going to say that. Good job. Very easy. All right, let's set up a scene because, listen, there's some things that happened last week that kind of got this story going, but we're going to tell a different story today, and I want to show you a different light of, for those of y'all that saw it last week, a different light of what we have. All right, what I need is Miss Daisy over there. Mr. Rex, I need you over here.
I'm so mad I could spit!
The deputy.
Freeze! Bang, bang.
I need you over here. Peddler.
Giant cactus and or salvation for
apparently he's Catholic. Go over here.
I like that.
Hey, he's selling stuff. He's selling salvation.
We're singing.
Nobody else did that. All right, so listen. Let me get into it. What we have over here is we have the deputy
Freeze! Bang, bang.
and Reckless Rex.
I'm so mad I could spit!
And being the lawman and the villain that they are, they have always been nothing but sworn enemies. They faced off constantly throughout the day, circling one another, constantly taking cheap kidney shots at each other.
Bang, bang.
I didn't say it yet. And being the nemesis they were, the deputy
Freeze! Bang, bang.
was always shooting at Reckless Rex.
I'm so mad I could spit! Bang, bang.
But he was so sly that he constantly dodged them,
Bang, bang.
never
Bang,
getting
bang.
shot by the
Bang,
deputy.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Every time Reckless Rex
I'm so mad I could spit!
came into the town, there we go, the deputy
Freeze! Bang, bang.
would continuously run him off. Ran him off from the town. Then one day when the deputy
Freeze! Bang, bang.
needed to take a message to the town across the way, he set out on the road between towns. While he was out on that road, some invisible bandits jumped him, beat him up, and left him for dead on the side of the road. Took his gun too. While he was there basking in the heat, Miss Daisy left from the town, carrying a big box of frisbees and one little other thing that was in there. Looks like a cone. Don't know why she was carrying it, but she was. delivering it to the town next door, and she come across, good job, she come across the deputy, who couldn't even speak at this point, because he was so beat up and so disturbed, and noticed that he needed some help, but decided that Miss Daisy didn't want to get involved in this situation, and just stepped on by. Just stepped on by and said, then all of a sudden there came a peddler / minister.
Giant cactus ain't no salvation for sale.
Carrying this giant cactus that he had for sale, and his I forget what those things are called that the Catholics were selling for salvation. I don't know what it is. Pardons in his pocket, and come across the deputy, looking better now for some reason. I'm not really sure why. There we go. Come across the deputy, all beat up and nearly dead from reckless wrecks.
I'm so mad I can spit.
And from the invisible bandits that jumped him. And when the minister / peddler
Giant cactus ain't no pardon for sale.
saw the deputy in such bad shape, thought about helping him out, but thought about the fact that he had his giant cactus under his arm, and it was getting a little heavy because he done carried it all the way from town, decided just to keep on going. There aren't many people left in the town at this point because the population's only 4. So the last hope that he had was reckless Rex,
I'm so mad I can spit.
who just so happened to be coming down the road between the town and the other town. There we go. And come across his arch nemesis, the deputy, lying beaten and broken on the side of the road on some random steps that just so happened to be there. Reckless Rex
I'm so mad I can spit.
was apparently mad about the situation for some reason. But seeing an opportunity to take advantage of the deputy, checked him for money. Thought twice about it, and decided that since nobody else was left in the town, that he was his last hope. This could be the end of the deputy, guys. I don't know if you realize the situation here. Town population is about to be diminished by a quarter. 25% of everyone in the town is about to be gone. This is an important time. Reckless Rex
I'm so mad I can spit.
found it in his heart to help the deputy. Picked him up, upside down by his toes. And wanted to carry him, but he wasn't strong enough, so we had to drag him across the floor by his feet. Yeah, I can't help that. This is how the story goes. Can't change the story. Picked him up fireman style over his shoulders and carried him back to town. And not only did Reckless Rex
I'm so mad I can spit.
get upset about the situation, but not only did he carry him back, but he took care of him, doctored him, checked his temperature, made sure he's still breathing, gave him CPR, had to revive him every now and then. Just didn't do mouth-to-mouth. Stopped giving him CPR. But brought him back to full health and made sure that the deputy
Freeze bang bang.
recovered completely. And then they continued. Fed him to the Elizabeth spoon. I'm not really sure what was going on there. But made sure that the deputy was all right. And they continued the friendship from then on. And the town became a much peaceful place from that point on. Thank you. Everybody,